Number 33 from section 8.2. This is a two-parter. A portion of an amusement park ride is shown. Find EF, write your answer as a fraction in simplest form. So somewhere along the line I have to show that DEF is similar to some other triangle, so I can set up a proportion, cross multiply, and solve for EF. So what you really have to do here is you have to figure out, first of all, which triangles are similar. So part one. I know that angle AED is congruent to angle BEC because they are vertical. I also know that this little corner and this little corner are congruent. So angle ADE is congruent to angle CBE because these sides are parallel of alternate interior angles. Therefore, I can say triangle AED is similar to triangle CBE by our angle-angle similarity theorem. Now that I can say that, I can say with confidence that everything in AED is in the same proportion to triangle CBE as the two sides, 40 over 30. So the ratio was 4 to 3. 4 units here to every 3 units there. So that's part one. Part two. I need to look at triangle DEF, and I need to find a triangle that it is similar to. And right away I could see this big triangle. It's a little triangle inside a big triangle. So I can say that angle BDC is congruent to angle EDF because they are essentially the same angle. So that would be the reflexive property. And I can also say these two corners are congruent because I know this is a right angle. So angle EFD is congruent to angle BCD because right angles are congruent. So therefore I can say triangle DEF is similar to triangle DBC by the angle-angle similarity theorem. Okay. Whew. Now that I know they're similar, I'm going to set up a proportion. So EF, the hypotenuse, goes to the hypotenuse, EF, the leg, goes to the leg of the big triangle, as the hypotenuse of my little triangle goes to the hypotenuse of my big triangle. Now here's the trick. I know something special about DE in its relation to DB. Okay? DB is DE plus EB by our segment addition postulate. And I already know that DE and EB are from similar triangles, so 4 units of DE and 3 units of EB. It doesn't mean that they're 4 and 3, it means that when you simplify it, their ratio is 4 to 3. So which means the simplified ratio of DB would be 7. That's the trick. So now I'm going to set up my proportion as x is to 30 as 4, because that's what DE is to 7, and I'm going to cross multiply that, and I'm going to solve. And when you solve it, you need to write your answer as a fraction. Don't write it as a decimal. Write it as a fraction in order to get the solution. I'm not going to give you that answer.